What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the post-day talk after we failed to beat Torino. Good news, Bologna failed to beat Monza. Not sure how, but it's one of those games. Bologna obviously should have won that game without an issue. However, they're up there. They're doing their thing. They are getting top four by the looks of it. But the good thing is they drop points the day we drop points, and that's what I said, in my reaction. If we want to get into the Champions League, we're going to need to hope the other teams are going to start dropping even more points than we do, or basically match it. And that's what Bologna is doing now. So hopefully Roma and Atalanta do the same thing, because we're not going to reach it by ourselves. Now, post-game, Allegri had quite a few things to say. He had something to say that kind of explains the situation we're in right now and the twist of words and all those things. Before I do that, like the video. So hit the like button now. It does help out the channel. So click it and subscribe. We're getting very close to 5K. But post-game, Allegri said, or he was asked about the Champions League, and he was asked about positions. And he said, fifth place, whatever. The key thing is getting into the Champions League. Funny enough, not even a month and a half ago, he was saying second spot is a target. That will be a big boost. That will show that we grew. And now it's like, whatever, get Champions League football. And that's basically proved my point. What I said at the time when people were saying, second place, it's growth. And I said, we're not growing. If you finish second but are 16, 17 points of Inter, you grew by nothing. You didn't grow. That's why I said, forget about it. Get Champions League. At the time, I said, just get Champions League. Second, third, fourth, or fifth. I don't care. I absolutely do not care. It's about that Champions League money. That's the only thing that matters. If you finish second, 17 points behind, or you finished fifth, 25 points behind, I don't care. It's an embarrassing, and that's it, But at the time, he started to dress it up as, second place is an improvement. And a lot of fans start doing the same thing. Second place, amazing. It's not when you're a billion points off Inter. So he's realizing now that he's going to scrape it. If he's going to get top four, he's going to scrape it. And he's trying to say, whatever, it's Champions League. Champions League was a goal. Like, there's no way, even if Champions League is a goal, that you can sit there. Let's say you finish fifth and you scrape it, that you can say, I reached my goal and be happy about. That's not how things work. Like, the process and the progress and how you reach your goal does matter, especially in sport, even at work, even at work. If you have a deadline and you deliver it 1 minute before the deadline, and you do that over and over and over again, at one point your boss will say you're on time, but like it's taking you ages and it's stressing everybody out. Work on it. That's basically the same thing. You get a deadline, but the way you get there is also important. If you deliver the deadline, the file, nice, neat, or you deliver it with coffee stains on it because you're in a rush, there is a difference. And that's what it is now. We're not improving, and it's frustrating. It's extremely frustrating, and when he comes out and said we played a good game against Torino, we didn't. Like, we absolutely did not. And he's saying, but if Vlahovic just kept running on Yildiz shot, then we would have scored. But, like, you're reaching right now. Like, there's a lot of ifs and buts. But the fact is, we won, 2 games in 10 or 3 in 11, whatever. I lost count. Whatever it is, it's embarrassing. It's shocking. It's not good enough. That's the fact, And it's not about, if Vlahovic did run or if Vlahovic scored that goal in the first half. He should have scored that goal. But how many times, if Vlahovic just scored a goal, we shouldn't have been winning that game? Frosinone, Salernitana, like Verona, or was it Lecce away? Like, games we won, we were absolutely rubbish. And he popped up with a goal and took us over the line. Or somebody else. Like, you cannot say, we didn't, like, if we don't I see people saying, if you don't make it, it's because of Vlahovic. It's because of Vlahovic that we are in this position right now. It could have been much worse. People forget that stretch where it's him or nothing. And post-game, I forgot which journalist said so. I need to lie. It's an ex-Juve player, an ex-legend. I forgot who it is, so I'm not going to throw out a name. He said, without Vlahovic, this team is absolutely not scoring at all. If Vlahovic doesn't score, he's not nobody's scoring, and he's right because he has like 60% of the goals with assists. In 2004, and I think it's like 50 almost over the entire season. Like it's insane. And yes, he's a striker, but we're extremely reliant on him. And he should have scored that goal, but it's the big picture. It's not just Torino. It's games, weeks, months, years at this point that it's not good. And players need to improve. I get it. The squad is not what it is, but have you seen Torino squad? Have you seen Verona squad, Udinese squad, Empoli squad? Have you seen those squads? Coaching really does matter, and yes, again, players need to change, but nobody's enjoying. Like when you have Inter fans coming out and saying, man, I feel bad for you guys, then something is up. You should be enjoying this as an Inter fan, but it's poor. Like second half, we need to win that game. You show no intent. You make the weird subs, and then Yildiz, he takes off Chiesa, who's playing well, and you see Chiesa is like, I'm done with it. What else do you want me to do? He puts on Yildiz, and it's like, why do you not play all three of them? And then post-game, he says, oh, we have no time to experience now. I'm like, you had 5 months to do so. You refuse to do so. So you cannot now say, oh, there's no time, we cannot take any risk. You didn't take any risk 2, 3, 4 months ago. So now he wants to put it on, oh, we don't have time, we cannot lose balance. He said, what balance? Like, I'm not sure what balance he's talking about right now. What balance is getting lost right now? Like, it's so confusing because now he's basically blaming time. I don't have time to play all three of them up top to test it out. I'm like, you did have time months ago. You refused to do that. Now you cannot say, oh, it's time. You refuse that. And then 2 minutes ago, we bring on Alcaraz. Like, what is the point? Like, I don't even know what the point is. Bringing on Alexandro to get that record is shambolic. It's sad, Even if I were Alexandro, it's like, stop doing this. Because even he knows deep down inside he shouldn't be anywhere near that record, But he's forcing that now, and it's shocking. Because that sub as well was absolutely pointless. There was only one reason behind it, and that's getting him that record. That everybody knows he shouldn't be getting, and everybody will not acknowledge, or a lot of people just forget about it. They will. These type of decisions do not help. They do not help his case at all. And post-game and pre-game, whatever he and Giuntoli has to say is meaningless right now because there's no way you can continue together. And I know Di Marcio said that Bologna asked Motta, what do you want to do? And he said, hold up, because maybe if they get Champions League, he wants to stay at Bologna, and people were panicking. I'm like, if it's not Motta, then it's somebody else. But a change needs to happen because players are not responding. And that's after 3 years. And he is making weird decisions. And he's saying extremely strange stuff right now. He is. So that being said, a lot of excuses post-game again. The narrative he said, first we needed to win. We needed to compete for the Scudetto after Napoli last season. Then it flipped to we were never in the hunt. Second place is amazing. And now it's like even fifth place. Champions League is Champions League. I hit my goal. It's shocking. It's shocking because he knows he is not doing what he's supposed to be doing, and he's not getting a response. And now he's backing down. But it is what it is. A couple more games and the season is done. I don't even want to talk. Like, actually, after the season, I want to say I quit the channel for a good week. I don't want to talk about transfers and all those things, but we cannot do that. But that would be actually fun if it was possible. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys later. Ciao.